Hi folks, Rick Shaw, Mini Me. No, say hello. You're in the camera right here, look. No, don't pull on the microphone. No microphone. Okay guys, this is Rick Shaw, and it is, hi baby, we're just getting our baths done. Please put that down now. Go put it back over where it goes. Go on. So we got little mama's birthday today, and she couldn't wait for the kids to wake up, and she got into her presents, and she's got some nice stuff, so it was kind of fun. The kids picked out what they wanted for her, so that was kind of neat. And I was out this morning before anybody else got up and was just taking a little walk, and one of the neighbors said, "Oh, you know, you can't go without a shirt," and these, you know, the law of the Philippines, he said. So okay, and I thought, okay, I'll look into that. I looked online to try to find it, but I found out something I didn't know. One of the things was you can't wear military type camouflage here. You know, that's just for the police and the military. I didn't know that. I actually have a blue camo shirt and another one. Nobody's ever said anything to me about it when I wear my brown camo or my gray camo shirt, but I think they mean, you know, the full outfit of it. You know, like you see the motorcycle cops, they're wearing like full-on camo, and some of the military guys, the full-on camo. So I'm starting to get that. So I don't have that. I had some camo stuff when I came here. I'm not really a kind of a camo guy anyway, but that's just something that you probably should ought to know. The other thing is they don't want you wearing a flag. Now they sell them. They sell the Filipino flag shirts in the store. I actually going to get one. I never saw one my size, but now I'm not. You know, I'm not going to get it. You know, I won't do that. It's, you know, this is their country, and if that's their rules, I'm not gonna break them. I'm not gonna push no issue or something like that. I did see something about in the LTO. They say, oh, you have to wear shoes and all this. And there were a lot of comments from Filipinos and like that saying, hey, you know, you can do that to your workers, you know, but you shouldn't do it. Then I just saw another thing going through their, I think it's going through their Senate now. It may have been done already. I'm not sure. I didn't see any more on it. My data runs out quick. And it said on there that they're going to stop these government offices where, you know, if you got to wear shoes. And when I go there, I went to the immigration yesterday, and I had tennis shoes on and no sando, regular shirt with a collar. I had shorts on though. But some of the other foreigners that were coming in were in tongs and sandos. So, you know, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna do what they want, and if I go to the LTO, I'm also going to, you know, dress properly what they want. Now, you know, they said now they've got a bill introduced that they're not going to make that happen. You know, it's like discriminatory to the farmers and fisher people. It said, you know, where they don't have to do that. I know when I went to court, I dressed up. And I went to court quite a bit. You know, courts take a while here. But I did see an old fellow come in. He was a pretty old guy. He looked pretty worn and tired, and he was wearing tongs and sando. Pretty old clothes that he had on. You know, just some of them kind of clothes that just got permanent dirt on them. You know, and he had some business in the court there, and they never bothered him or stopped him. So, you know, it's kind of funny how they do it. But like I say, you know, this is their rules. I decided I'm not going to buy a Filipino flag shirt. If you come here, it's best if you want to get one and take it back to the States. That's fine and good. Personally, myself, when it comes to, like, in my country, if somebody wants to burn the flag, hey, that's their First Amendment. They would burn the flag. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to burn the flag, and I'm not going to do any crap like that. And I personally, myself, I think people that do that, you know, what's the point? Yeah, don't do that kind of stuff. But some people do, and hey, that's their business. You know, it's like the fella back here doing his business and running his saws and stuff like that. I'm not going to say anything. You know why? That guy's trying to make a living. It sucks that he's making a living in the neighborhood right behind me, but I'm not going to say anything to him. You know, I'm just not. Let him do his thing. He's trying to make a business and make money for his family. that's his business. I'm going to stay out of it. I like to mind my own business, and if you do that here in the Philippines, you're going to do just fine. You know, I don't get into any kind of arguments with people, you know, and all this kind of stuff, and it's just a good idea to keep it that way, and you'll fare well here. Hey, hold on, we got some crying going on here. Hold on, let's check this out. Hey, guess what? You want a reason to cry? Knock it off. The boys, they're tussling a little bit and picking on mommy. I guess they're trying to push her buttons this morning. And you know, my daughter's tough as nails, and the boys are crybabies. Go figure. And that's what they get. You just heard that. That's what they get for crying around here. You want to cry? You know, just like my mother. I'm going to give you a reason to cry. But that's some of the things I was thinking about today. And you know, as I come up with stuff, that's why I make these videos for, you know, if folks want to come here. You know, that's just so you know these things. Use common sense when you come here. You know, don't do unto others what you don't want done to yourself. If they have a rule, you know, here, or a law or something like that, I don't try to break it. You know, I mean, I walk around without my shirt on, and my wife had mentioned that to me. It's a thing, you got to have a shirt on. But you know something, I see Filipinos. There's a Filipino guy down the street. He walks around in his boxer shorts, and that's it. You know, in a pair of flip-flops. He does it, and I see a lot of people walking around. Our old neighborhood, you saw people walking up and down the street all the time. Heck, there was one kind of like a crazy lady that used to walk around with no clothes. She'd walk around all day, nothing. You know, 50-something woman that was pretty beat, looked like, you know, ex-drug addict, and always dirty. And she walked around, nobody bothered her, you know, so I walk around without my shirt on. I want to catch the sun. That's your vitamin D. You know, that's a gift from above. Vitamin D is free. Just go out in the sun and soak it up. But one thing about vitamin C, and this is where Filipinos can be vitamin D deficient. You get in the sun, it takes your body about 24 hours to absorb it through your largest organ, which is your skin. So like if I'm catching some really good sun, I wash my pits, my face, my butt, and all that stuff, and feet. But I don't want to wash that off, that little bit of oil. Now here in the Philippines, one thing you're really going to find out, I traveled a little bit, and Filipinos, I've never smelled one. They are absolutely the cleanest people as a group of people. You know, they're very clean. You will not smell a Filipino. I've never smelled a stinky one. I just haven't. I've been to some countries where, man, some of the folks smelled. I actually knew a fellow. And I'm not going to group it out or anything, but he smelled so bad that we told him, "Hey, man, you gotta go. You have to go." And it wasn't that his body wasn't clean. He was wearing a shirt for a day or two. You know, he'd sweat in it, put it in his car, and then when he wanted to get dressed up again, he'd put it on again. It stunk. Well, he went outside and took the shirt off, and came back in with a different shirt, not a dress shirt, but a different one. And that was cool with us, and he didn't stink anymore. It was the shirt, you know. So, but some people can't smell it. I used to have a buddy of mine that he was getting older, and his wife passed away, and he told me, he says, "Hey, I want you to do me a favor. If I ever smell stinky, tell me, you know, tell me so I can go, you know, because I don't notice it." Okay, I mean, he's passed away now. He died way up in his 80s, but he never stunk. I mean, but he was worried about it. So a lot of people want to be clean that way. But Filipinos are some of the sweetest smelling folks you'll ever run into. Very clean. You're just not going to smell a Filipino. They don't stink. I've even seen some guys out on the road. You know, they're out in the sun all day and stuff like that. And I'm tall, so you know, I get the smell out on people, and they just don't smell bad. You know, my wife, she bathes these kids how many times a day? I usually bath them in the morning. You clean a lot. Now my kids, I always just do like I do when they're out in the sun all day. I like them playing out without a shirt on. That law to me, you know, I particularly don't like it. I like to be without a shirt. That's just all there is to it. I got my sandal on now because we're going to go out, but when I'm, especially around the house in this subdivision, I don't want to wear a shirt. If I want to walk up this door and get something, I don't want to put a shirt on. I want to catch the sun, you know. So that's where I'm at. But just a little tidbits of stuff I found this morning, goofing around. I got some other videos I put up before this one. I got one of just our regular everyday eating of dinner. And when I was a kid growing up, I remember that when you sat at the table, you had to be very quiet. That was my father's way. You didn't say a word at the dinner table. Didn't even crunch vegetables. You just had to be quiet. Well, now I got my own house. It's not that way. we go berserk sometimes at the dinner table. We have a blast. You know, food is good. It's fun, and that's just the way I do it. And this is Rick Shaw out.